Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Contador Publico at your service. Okay, so we're on the third part of our series. We're gonna do adjustments and the adjusted trial balance. So as a recap, we are solving a problem from FINMA Education. All rights to the problem is reserved to FINMA Education. Okay, we have journalized in the first video the following 10 transactions. We have created the dates and the amounts for these 10 transactions on the second month of operations ni ABC company. So, meron tayong post-closing trial balance ng September 2020 or the beginning balance ng October. And we have this additional information that we will use for the adjustments on this video. Okay, so we will now prepare, okay, the unadjusted trial balance. So natapos na natin sa first video ang general journal, second video ang general ledger. Then now we'll do an adjusted trial balance, adjusting entries, and adjusted trial balance. Okay, then on the fourth video we'll prepare the financial statements, the income statement, changes in owner's equity, cash flow statement, and statement of financial position. And then the last, we will prepare a horizontal and vertical analysis of our statement of financial position or the balance sheet and the income statement or statement of comprehensive income. Okay, so here are the general journals that we created in the first video. Transactions 1 to 5 and transactions 6 to 10. So in the second video, we transfer these journals to our general ledgers. Okay, so these are the general ledgers that we created. So we will now post our ending balances or closing balances as of October 31 from our general ledger to our unadjusted trial balance. So let's start. So it's as easy as this. You put the first column as account titles. So i-arrange mo sila based on liquidity or ang assets based on liquidity, kung gaano mo siya kabilis ma-convert into cash. So your most liquid asset is cash. Okay, then AR, inventory, you have your prepayments, and then you have your non-current assets here, furnitures and fixtures and equipment. You have your accumulated depreciation, your contra asset, your accounts payable naman, your liabilities naman are arranged according to maturity. So, kung paano mo siyang babayaran. So, current is your accounts payable, non-current is your loans payable. And then, your equity, you have your capital and your drawings. And then, you have your revenue and expense accounts. Okay. So, transfer na natin. So, yung closing balance, ilalagay mo lang siya from your ledger, pupunta sa iyong unadjusted trial balance. It's as simple as that. Okay, so ginawa ko na sila kanina. So I'll just show you one by one. So yung next is our so nagawa ko na siya kanina. So yung cash mo 27,000, yung AR mo, okay, so you have 10,000. Your shop supplies is 6,000. So, ilagay mo siya doon. So, debit side since asset. Prepaid insurance balance closing is 24,000. Again, asset. So, it's debit. So, furnitures and fixtures, you have a debit balance of 75,000. Shop equipment, you have debit balance of 130,000. accumulated depreciation, credit balance of 1,000. Okay. Your accounts payable, you have a credit balance. Since liability siya ay credit balance, 27,500. Loans payable naman, ang normal balance again ng liability is credit, 110. Your ABC capital, okay, it's a credit balance of 350,000. Now, your drawing, since siya ay contra equity, ang normal balance niya kakontra kung anong normal nito, which is credit, kabaliktaran, so debit siya. Then, your service revenue. Ang service revenue ay normally credit side. Why? Kasi, your revenue minus expenses equals net income. At yung net income na yan, ina-add mo siya sa capital. So, since your revenue increases your capital, same treatment siya kung ano yung treatment mo kay capital. Therefore, ang kanyang normal balance is credit. Okay, your expenses naman, which is advertising, utilities, salaries, and repairs, this all reduces your net income. So, ibig sabihin, kabaliktaran naman siya ulit ng capital. So, debit balance siya. Okay? Ang reason kung bakit siya debit is kontra siya din ng capital, hindi siya asset. So, kapareho siya ng treatment ng asset, but the reason behind it is because it reduces your capital. Okay, so, i-foot natin or i-total natin ang ating debits. Ang tawag dito ay footing. Okay, so, we are getting the totals of our debit and credit. So, trial balance always have the same balances. Kaya trial. So, it's always equal. Your debit should always equal your credit. So, ito na. This is your unadjusted trial balance. So, we will now proceed to create our adjustments. So, let's go back to our problem. Okay, so let's view this slide. Let's just enlarge that para makita nyo ng maayos. Okay. So, additional information. Ito yung gagawa natin ng adjusting entries. Okay. So, this is your worksheet. Okay. Basahin natin ng additional information. The shop equipment has 10,000 salvage value and useful life of 10 years. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, gagawa natin ng depreciation expense or magkakalculate tayo ng depreciation expense for our shop equipment. Okay. So, since the salvage value is 10,000, ang ating depreciable cost would be 130 minus 10,000, it's 120,000. Okay. Divided by 10 years. So, your annual depreciation is 12,000. Since 1 month lang ang i-adjust natin, which is for the month of October, you divide your annual depreciation by 12 to get the monthly depreciation of 1,000. So, meron ka ngayong depreciation expense. So, your first adjustment is you debit depreciation expense of 1,000. And, ang credit mo is accumulated depreciation of 1,000. So, again, mag-i-increase kasi yung accumulated depreciation. So, credit 100. 1,000. Okay. Then, next bullet tayo. You have your first estimated uncollectible account, 1%. So, ang ibig sabihin lang yan, uncollectible account, it pertains to your accounts receivable. So, meron ka daw doubt na hindi mo makokollect ang 1% ng iyong accounts receivable. Okay? So, ang adjusting entry for recognizing uncollectible accounts or bad debts is debit uncollectible accounts expense or bad debts expense and credit allowance for doubtful accounts. So, debit natin uncollectible accounts. Sabi niya 1%. So, 10,000 times 1%. So, you have 100 here. And, ang contra account niya, ang credit niya lagi for doubtful accounts is allowance for doubtful accounts. Okay. Ang account na ito is a contra asset account. So, its normal balance is credit. So, you credit 100. Okay. Now, remaining supplies is 2,000. So, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, third adjustment natin, yung shop supplies mo na 6,000, at the end of the period daw, 2,000 na lang to. Okay, so yung closing mo, 2,000 na lang siya. So, ibig sabihin, nabawasan ka ng 4,000. 6,000 minus 2,000, nabawasan ka ng 4,000, which is, since debit siya, pabawas niya ay credit. Okay? 4,000. So, anong debit mo? Yun na yung supplies expense. Okay, so meron kang supplies expense. Nag-increase yun. So, debit 4,000. So, debit side, 4,000. So, mapapansin nyo yung adjustments natin, lagi yung nagtutotal kapag natatapos na tayo sa isang entry. Okay. Then, recognize 1 month expired portion of insurance. Okay. Kung babalikan nyo yung problem, meron kang transaction number 2, you purchased 2-year insurance for the property. Okay? So, nung nirecord natin siya, nag-debit tayo ng prepaid insurance, 24,000, credit cash of 24,000. So, 24,000 daw is for 2 years. Ngayon, magre-recognize tayo ng expired or anong yung nag-lapse. Nagamit mo na yung 1 month ng insurance. Okay? Binili natin yung insurance is October 1. So, kung titignan mo yung GL mo ng prepaid insurance, babalikan mo siya October 1. So, from October 1 to October 31, isang buwan siya. So, meron ka ng 1 month na expired portion. Okay. So, 24,000 divide 24 months or divide 2 years. Ang 1 month mo ay 1,000. So, babawasan mo siya pag expired insurance at asset method. Your debit is insurance expense and credit prepaid insurance. So, credit ka, debit insurance expense bawasan mo ang insurance, credit, prepaid insurance. Okay. So, ito na yung 4 adjusting entries natin. So, first is the recognition of our depreciation expense. Second is the recognition of our uncollectible expense. Pangatlo, recognition of our supplies expense. And then the fourth one is a recognition of our insurance expense for 1 month. Okay? So, dahil dyan, now we will create our adjusted trial balance. So, ito na, meron ka ng unadjusted trial balance. Ito na yung adjustments mo. Okay? So, debit. Since debit siya, lahat ng debits, i-add mo pag-asset. At yung credit, ibabawas mo siya. Okay? Normal balance niya is debit, kaya dito mo siya ilalagay sa debit. Okay? So, same with accounts receivable. So, 10,000, wala kang adjustment. So, 10,000 pa rin siya. Now, allowance for doubtful accounts, nagkaroon ka ng credit na 100. Then, shop supplies, okay na yan. Sinabi niya sa'yo, 2,000 na lang siya. Prepaid insurance naman, nabawasan ka ng 1,000. So, 24 minus 1, that's 23,000. Ang furniture and fixtures, wala tayong adjustment. Same with the cost of our shop equipment. Now, ito namang accumulated depreciation, nag-recognize tayo ng additional depreciation expense na 1,000. So, pag credit to, since credit siya, so madadagdagan, diba? So, add mo yung credit, minus mo kung may debit. Okay, so, 1,000 plus 1,000 is credit balance of 2,000. And then, accounts payable, wala tayong adjustment. Same with loans, ABC Capital, so kopyahin nyo lang yan. ABC drawings, wala din tayong adjustment. So, i-copy lang. Ipo-forward mo lang sila from here to here kapag walang adjustment. Okay? So, ito naman, nadagdag sila lahat. So, plus 4,000, plus 1,000, plus 1,000, plus 100. So, i-total natin dapat equal yan. Okay, so, equal siya. So, ito na yung ating adjusted trial balance. Okay? So, this is your adjusted trial balance na. Para separate, ipapakita ko lang sa inyo yung, kasi worksheet ang tawag dito. So, let's just copy this. Papakita ko lang yung separation into kung alin dyan yung magiging income statement, kung aling accounts ang mapupunta sa income statement and balance sheet. So, from your adjusted trial balance. So, itong adjusted trial balance na to, ito na yung post-closing trial balance mo ng October 2020. So, ito preliminary discussion for our next topic. Okay, so, we will now identify kung alin yung balance sheet accounts and income statement accounts. Ang balance sheet accounts mo is composed of your 3 elements, asset, liabilities, and equity. Kung hindi mo siya alam, you can watch my video on basic concepts. So, meron tayong elements na assets. In this case, ang assets natin ay ito. Current assets, we have cash, accounts receivable, allowance for doubtful accounts, shop supplies, prepaid insurance. So, yung balance nila, i-forward mo from your adjusted trial balance pupunta sa balance sheet. So, ikakopy mo lang yan. Ibig sabihin, itong mga accounts na to ang mapupunta sa balance sheet mo. Okay? Ang tawag dito sa mga accounts na to, asset, liabilities, and equity, ito yung tinatawag na permanent accounts. Yun namang income statement accounts mo. Okay, so ito ang income statement accounts mo naman are your revenues and expenses. Okay, so revenues, nasa income statement yan. Ang tawag dito, temporary accounts. Itong temporary accounts na to, it measures your financial performance or kung ano yung performance during the period ng company. So, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi sila equal. Kasi, ang difference nito, since mas malaki ang credit kaysa debit ng income statement, ibig sabihin, meron kang tinatawag na net income. Okay? Meron kang net income na yung difference ng credit or your revenues minus your expenses. Ang net income natin ay 27,400. Okay? Yung net income na yan, ma-add kasi siya sa capital. So, since positive siya ay credit. I-add mo siya sa capital. Kaya, ang magiging total na ng iyong credit ay 517,000. Okay. So, yan na. Meron kang net income. So, this is your worksheet. 10-column worksheet. This is what you call your 10-column worksheet. Ang tawag ngayon dito, on the new standard sa income statement is your statement of comprehensive income. And your balance sheet is now called under PFRS, Statement of Financial Position. So, that's it for today, and watch out for the next topic. We will prepare the financial statements for ABC Company.
That's it for today. This is your Contador Publico, your friendly neighborhood CPA at your service. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and push the notification bell to be notified of new videos. God bless and good luck to all.